Okay. I was gonna use my webcam on this stream, but my lighting isn't the greatest, and I just decided against it. So, hold on, let me pull up the stream. I just decided against it. So, hold on, let me pull up the stream. Oh, you can hear my mouse clicks. That's not good. Why would you? Okay, whatever. Okay. We're playing Halo CEA. It's a little quiet right now. Just give me 1 second and. Okay. We're gonna be playing on the Steam controller, so you won't have to hear my keyboard. Just give me a few seconds. Gotta set everything up. Okay. It's really annoying because every single time I have to do a stream, I have to pop up this live chat, put it over here. Not like people are really watching, but still, you know, just in case, I like to pull that up and have it right there. But yeah, we're playing CEA. It's been a while since I've actually played CEA with the anniversary graphics. That's the whole point. I play CEA all the time, evidently. I mean, I'm remaking the game inside Fortnite, but in terms of like anniversary graphics, I never do that. And so, yeah, today, that is what we're doing. Change up my settings. So today we are playing CE anniversary with, unfortunately, everything where's I would have been new daddy. Hold on. Oh, is that skull not in CE? Oh, it's not. Oh, that sucks. Whatever. I also got Grunt birthday. That's really weird. I mean, I guess they didn't have like rarity in audio back then. But yeah. We're playing anniversary graphics, as I never play anniversary graphics for good reason. And I'm excited for the new remake about the collector's edition, and I'm waiting for it to ship, because I know some people got theirs shipped. But yeah, so it's been a long time since I've really played through this. You know, obviously I've gone and looked at it sometimes. I've used it as reference when I do Flawless Cowboy, but I avoid playing with anniversary graphics because it just doesn't look good, man. So I wanted to kind of like look back on it, and I have a black screen right now. That's great. There we go. I kind of want to look back on it and I guess kind of, you know, see if it really all was, if it really was all that bad. I think it was, right? I mean, bad enough that they could justify remaking the game legitimately instead of just a remaster. It's something I've also seen, is that a lot of people conflate remastering with remake. They're very different things. This is a remaster. Remaking is from the ground up. Remaster is kind of like improving the pre-existing models or upscaling the in-game resolution and increasing the frame rate. And so this is like giving it new models and like new cinematics and stuff, but it's not really remaking it from the ground up, but under the hood it's still the actual game. So it's a remaster. Also, I've never seen this intro and anniversary graphics. No, I did on the 360, but I don't remember any of this.
Cortana, all I need to know is did you lose them?
Hello.
Both know the answer to that.
These camera angles do not fit the new graphics.
We made up.
Keys also looks weird. I mean,
Get here first.
he has some like weird eyes, I want to say.
As for tracking,
It's like he looks both young and old at the same time.
maneuvering options were limited.
We were running dark. Yes.
I don't know.
Until we
Also, their
discovered
method of motion
no
capture
one
just
could
kind of
trace
off.
the hole we tore in subspace.
I'm not one to talk, you know, my Fortnite remake, my motion capture isn't exactly the
They
greatest,
were
but
waiting for us
I'm also not gonna...
So, where do we stand?
Oh!
The last of the recon picket now. Nothing serious.
I didn't recognize the username. I see. Are you spamming? Well, hello. Thanks for stopping by. I've been remaking Halo and Fortnite, and I'm replaying this game. Check out my latest, not latest video, second to latest video, I think. It's a reveal trailer. I'm real proud of it. I'm award winning now. It's really cool, so check it out.
And Cortana.
Does she look like that?
Let's give our old friends a warm welcome.
I've already begun.
Also, before I continue, I forgot I need to disable anti-aliasing on this game. Because it has like this weird, like, not checkered pattern, but it's like, the shadows look weird. Also, I don't know if I'm going crazy. Hold on. No. Music and effects are the same volume. The music is so quiet compared to the sound effects. It's weird. Okay, is it tied to main menu music volume? Oh, sorry, I did not mean to do that. Is it because I paused at the wrong time, or is it tied to main menu music volume? I think I just paused at the wrong time. It's just really awkward now. Unless it's supposed to be like this. Again, I have an anniversary on everything.
You heard the lady. Move like you got a purpose.
Okay, something's definitely wrong. Cause like...
Man, here's where we show those split-chin squid-head sons of bitches that they could not have picked a worse enemy than the human race. We are going to blow the hell out of those dumb...
I don't know, there's something about this man.
left to shoot 'em with, and then we are going to strangle them with their own...
Johnson doesn't really look like Sergeant Johnson to me.
Am I right, Marines? Sir, yes, sir! Damn right I am.
I mean, you can tell it's Johnson, right? But it's just something is off, man. Oh, you greenhorns. I want to see the Covenant up close.
You greenhorns who wanted to see Covenant up close. This is gonna be your lucky day.
They had the beeping before it even shows it, man.
Sir? Right.
Don't even start, get me started on that dude on the right. Ooh.
Bringing low-level systems online.
I don't know. I have a lot of criticisms of the cutscenes because I did like... The other day I went back and kind of looked at two betrayals. I was looking at both an anniversary and CE graphics. That's loud. Chief also looks terrible. Ugh. But I was looking at both CE and anniversary for two betrayals, and I noticed some things to the motion capture that I can't unsee, and I'm not a big fan. This way! Alright, first off, kind of checking out the, here, let's jump the volume a little bit on my end. Okay, kind of checking out the, you know, interior here. Maybe I need to increase the volume on this a bit more. Go to 35. Kind of looking around this, it's like, it's so yellow, right? And I know Campaign Evolved kind of has the same sort of color scheme where it's like a lot of grays. Why are you moving forward? I didn't... Okay. A lot of grays, a lot of yellows. Okay, let me put it back down to 30. Oranges and stuff. But when you look at it in classic, why is the music volume changing so much? Okay, hold on. I'm trying to just adjust some things. Okay. Cool. But when you look at it versus this, it's like very different look going on. Maybe colors, not color, game music. I'll stop tweaking with the settings afterwards, but I'm just trying to look at everything here. Visually, I already didn't like it. Too orange. It doesn't really look the same. I mean, like, it's still kind of there. You can tell it's the same area, but the lighting is just not the same. Also, I mean, when you look at this, right? Here we have a light, it goes down here. Here we have a light, it goes down here. We have this little red light blaring. right? A little siren. And then it's dark between these two lights. Here, it's not. So we have this light, which obviously lights up this area and up until around here. But then there's no darkness here. And that's a big issue with CEA. It's just like, there is zero darkness anywhere. They don't try to make anything dark. There's no shadows. Sometimes there are. But they make everything overly bright. I think this, compared to like the other lighting, I think this kind of looks a lot like the original CE. Not as like beige, but similar. You know, I could accept this. But it's just like the lights everywhere else are so orange and yellow color scheme. Like even here, they just have some like random point light. This area is supposed to be like, okay, there's an elite, usually on the lower difficulties there's elite here, right? And so you walk up and it's like, it's in the darkness and the light's off and stuff. The light's on in here. There's a random point light. And you can even see the reflection of it. With a little soft reflection right here. And so like, it's not even a centered point light and it's just sitting there. It's like, thanks guys, very cool. You can't even keep like the one place it's supposed to be dark. You have to put an extra light and a point light. Also here, check the difference between this light and this one. For some reason, and this persists throughout most of the mission, the lights in this, they just turn like, I guess it's like kind of purple tinted in a way. It's like, it's not as light as this, and it's not as light as the, well, I can't go back now. It's on the previous hallways. So slowly but surely, they start getting warmer in color. And again, you know, kind of like these, I guess for this area it doesn't matter, but some of these point lights. One interesting in-depth dive into this game. Will we see Yogun or Gliss at any point? No, they removed it in Anniversary, actually. Yeah, but they're bringing back Yogun and Gliss in the remake.
Sir, the captain needs you on the bridge ASAP. Better follow me.
Terrible, man. I don't know. It's like all these rooms, and I won't mention it too much as I go through. I just want to like get the obvious, in my opinion, the obvious out there. And I like some of the things, right? We have like spark effects here. And it's not in the original, but we have like extra stuff. So it's like, oh, there's a broken light or something with sparks. So I guess it's like, this is supposed to be the broken light. Pretty sure the texture is taken straight from CE, actually. Yeah, that's the CE texture. But like, they made this room so bright. This is all shadows, right? If I look like at this, it's all darkness. And it's complete, the contrast here, you know? And this is the whole Anniversary. It's amazing to hear. Do you want me to call for an extra voice? Yeah, I mean, if we want to call on Discord, we can do that. Did you already do it? You already did. I hate streamer mode, man. It just automatically doesn't. Alright, hold on, I gotta move this over here.
Yeah. I could be audible. I cannot be audible. I mean, if you want to seem like you're talking to yourself, that's fine. But,
No, you're audible.
I mean, what do you...
What the
Okay,
service?
what are you going through right now? What's the plan here?
Well, I just wanted to go through CE, you know? Go through
Is this just a
everything.
normal playthrough of CE? Well, just looking at some of the details and comparing it to the stuff that you're working on?
Yeah, just kind of checking it out, because we have the Halo remake. I don't know if you want to hop on. I don't know if you can, but just kind of going through everything and checking out. You able to play co-op, or?
As of the moment, no. But I will be here, and you can pose questions towards me, and I'll try to be as constructive as I can about it.
Yeah, I'm just here to chat. A lot of this is just like... Oh, do you want me to screen share to you? Or are you just going to watch the stream itself?
Nah, I'll just watch the stream itself. It may be delayed by like, what, 5 seconds, but still.
Yeah, it's a tiny delay. But just looking at the environment. Also, listen back to it real quick while you're talking and see if your mic is loud enough. I'm trying to like balance it. That's a big issue with it. It's like balancing my voice with the game, with you.
Let me unmute, and then I will... Hold on. You might get a little bit of echo. Temporary echo. Hold on. Hi, hello.
Hello?
Hello, hello,
Hello, hello?
hello.
Okay, it's fine.
Alright. So I'm just going through and looking at everything, you know, because I don't play CE on anniversary graphics. I remember when I got it on the 360, because I had no idea this game existed until I was begging my parents to like get me an Xbox 360 hard drive so I could play backwards compatibility. And then they got a knockoff one because they cheaped out, and that one didn't come with backwards compatibility, so I can play my copy of CE. So they got this game. I didn't know it existed. And I also didn't know you could switch across classic graphics, so I was really mad and I had a grudge against it. When I got CE through MCC afterwards, years later, and found out you could just switch between the two with a button press. And it's like, I had no idea. But ever since then, you know, I haven't played CE with these graphics, and with the upcoming remake, it's like, I'm so excited for that. And I just want to, you know, kind of look at like what CEA did and hate on it for the last time, and also note like a lot of weird things and some of the good things they do, because some things are pretty cool. I like the little troll face, you know, it's cool stuff. Have a little troll face in the game. It's just so weird, because like, what's this sound effect coming from? I walk up to these and it's like, doesn't even sound like a PC, it's like a big event. I don't know. The terminals being in game like that is also cool. Let me kind of walk around keys real quick. Excuse me, keys. Excuse me, keys. Thank you. I think this was a missed opportunity, honestly. In anniversary graphics, they could have easily made it so that the Halo rings actually scaled at its proper size. Because even when I was like 4 years old playing this game, looking at the ring, it's like, it's very clear it's up close. The illusion never really worked, because it works when he's standing still. And you move a little bit, it's like, oh, it's moving with me. It's just an object that's right here, and actually the hull of the ship goes over the ring. I don't even know if like, it seems like in the remake you can't even see the ring from the ship, because threshold blocks it. I think it's threshold. That's the gas giant. Sorry. Might have been basis. I think it's threshold, but maybe it's basis. And you see like a glimpse of it in cinematic, but pretty sure you go around threshold, and there it is, and then you see basis on the other side, which is the moon. Halo rings have to be like between a moon and a gas giant to kind of be like, I don't know, man. It's like magnetic stuff. I'm not a nerd. I don't know it, man.
Dude, maybe you're just smart, but you don't know it yet.
Captain
And
Keys.
it's okay not to know.
Good to see you, Master Chief. Things aren't
I hate the motion capture, man.
Donna did her best, but
It's just not good.
Uh,
You can see like when they don't like blend between animations sometimes. It just kind of cuts. So like it's a blink and you miss it type thing, but most of the time it like just snaps.
So you did miss me.
report.
It must have been one of their boarding parties. I guess an antimatter charge.
Ma'am, fire control for the main cannon is offline.
Captain, the cannon was my
Hold on, I
last
think the
one.
game volume's just too low now.
Option.
All right then. I'm initiating Cole Protocol Article 2. We're abandoning the Autumn. That means you too, Cortana.
While you did
That crazy like camera swap too.
In a matter of speaking, the object.
Bro, you can see it snap into place. It's.
With all due respect, sir, this war has enough dead.
I'm really hoping it's something that like broke
I
with
appreciate your
MCC and not like
Not up to me. Protocol is
how
correct.
CEA is, but like seeing like the camera snap and how it's like instead of it being a snap, it's like a linear like zoom
Lock in a selection of
to
components
into
selected.
position sometimes,
Load them to my neural lace, and then sort yourself for a heart transfer.
which is where you come in, Chief.
Which is where you come in, Chief.
Look at his baby hands, by the way.
Cortana off this
Tiny, tiny
ship,
hands.
safe from the enemy. If they capture her, they'll learn everything.
baby hands. It's kind of crazy.
Look at him, bro.
Earth.
Earth.
I understand.
The Autumn will continue evasive maneuvers until you initiate a landing sequence. Not that you'll listen, but I'd suggest.
It's just
landing on
his CEA armor looks so awkward. It uses like the Halo 4 chest piece.
Thank you.
But then like he uses a helmet made specifically for this, which just looks bad. The other armor pieces aren't fantastic either.
Yank me.
Yank me. Good luck, Master Chief.
Good luck, Master Chief.
Hey. While you were doing that, and we are having this discussion about ins and outs, I'm playing some Undertale game.
Oh no.
I don't keep it loaded, so you'll have to find
What does this do? Oh, okay. Alright. Oh well.
Oh, okay. I think my game has to be bugged because I'm like going between like cutscenes and pausing them because he's not supposed to be facing this direction.
There's nothing you can do here.
Yeah, I think my
Maybe,
game's bugged.
maybe
Like
your
that-
game is awakened instead of bugged.
It's awakened. The audio's all messed up, man. Hi, Gemma. The audio's all messed up and it's all like not balanced correctly. Boom, boom. That's loud. That's loud. Hi. I found out not too long ago that if you walk too fast from Captain Keys over to where you normally get your pistol, it'll skip the checkpoint and you won't get the pistol, and the grunts will spawn and you just walk straight through. So then you don't get the pistol until like way later. I am having so much fun, Gemma. So much fun. And just looking at this, I mean, like, this isn't too bad, but especially in the Pillar of Autumn, they always have like these point lights. So here it's like, and it's not in the original, right? We have
Game
this
is
like
broken.
this central light, and they were like really trying to flex all the shadows and stuff on the 360. So then they place this light here, and all these other lights literally don't do anything, and they have this like casting shadows across the rest, and all these other lights are for, you know, decoration. While these, I love you too, Gemma. these lights, they actually serve a purpose. These don't. And it's mad annoying, man. And this is on enhanced graphics too. So it's like supposed to look really good, and these lights literally don't do anything. If I really guessed, they'd have an intensity of 0. They just don't function. And it's just a lot of things in this thing that just kind of make me mad, man. Make me upset.
Not gonna lie, you cannot be as bad as what I'm doing right now.
Cause like
It's actually
What's-
a horrible comparison. What am I talking about? So I'm so
you're playing
sorry.
like Deltarune or whatever, and you're talking about graphics. It's not as bad as what I'm going through.
No. It's like you can't show this obviously, but for context, it's like a classic Roblox style RPG game. To go a little bit off topic, and they don't have a feature where I can spawn right in front of the enemies I need to fight, so I have to run all the way back over. And on top of that, in some locations, if I just spawn in and I go to attack stuff, my attacks don't register, but I can still take damage. It kind of sucks.
Gemma's being mean to me in chat.
Hey, don't be mean to him. Stop it.
Stop it! It's hurting my feelings. Gemma, you want to see something cool?
Yeah.
Oh my god, she said yeah.
She said, yeah. She says she does what she wants. You see it? See it, Gemma? See it?
What did you do? What is with the shit? What's with the shading in this place? Oh my god, I do see it. Has that always been there?
Yes, it's always been here. They made the remaster in 2011, man. It was funny back then. I don't mind a lot of this. I mean, like the troll face, whatever, man. I love you, Gemma. Have fun. Also, this. I don't know what the point is here. I mean, I understand we're trying to direct the player, right? Look at what CE did. You have green lights. The green light in this huge, you know, basic color scheme, kind of a neutral, like white, peach, beige. I don't know the color, man. I said I love you, Gemma. I said I she's mean. But you have like very basic colors, and then right here is like, oh, it's a green light. I go that direction. That's where I need to go. It's, you know, opposite of the mess hall. And then here it's like, well, because they ruined the visual direction so much, they can't just use the green light because it doesn't stick out as much. So they need to place like this point light, this very bright point light with no real explanation, because these lights don't do anything. So there's just a point light in front of both of these doors to kind of tell you like, or in front of all the doors. So it really doesn't make sense, because why does this one have one? Who's the idiot that placed these down? I don't know, man. It's like, and it's a blue light here. What's this doing? Is it like leaking through the wall? There's like a blue light just sitting here. I'm pretty sure that's from the other side. Right? Hold on, excuse me, Grunt. No, it's not. Okay, they just have a blue light sitting there. Actually, I placed one down, I guess. And as I've been going through, alright, these hallways used to have like this color light. And then like you start seeing the lights that are in here turn like warmer and warmer. So all these hallways now. Also, I don't know why there's like a random red point light in here too. It's just so weird, man. It's like, what are these decisions? Why are we putting these? Why are like half the hallways warm lights? Where's this light coming from to begin with? I had this in boarding action. Just like random light here because I thought it was so like dumb in this one. All it is like it's a spotlight. They place a spotlight here, or not really a spotlight, it's a point light. You can kind of tell where it's placed based on the reflection here. So it's placed right here. They have a point light about there, and it casts a shadow. But it's not from anything. It's not from these lights. Then we have a random red light just sitting in here, like red pink. It just makes me frustrated, man. Autism is a bad thing. Alright, I'll play through the rest of the mission normally. Does he know? In here, there's also like the same issue where it's like a random sort of. Hold on, I'm gonna change the volume a bit more. Raise you up, and then put that there. Lower my overall volume. They have like the same sort of light here where it's like in this specific section, instead of it being like pure white, it's just like this weird pink light sitting in here. I get the Covenant part. Covenant ship here. I like. But like what's with the random point lights, man? What's the point? I don't understand.
Wouldn't that be a point? Just there to be there, honestly.
Yeah, that's the issue with this whole thing. Gotta have reason, man. This whole anniversary is just like all they do is just put point lights everywhere. Just call it a day. I don't know if you know exactly what a point light is compared to like spotlights and stuff.
Hey, man, you would not believe. You would not. Guess who it is?
Fortnite Jonesy.
Oh my god.
What? Bro, what are you even playing, man? I used to play like Undertale Roblox things back in the day as a kid.
This is an old game, man. This is oldie.
Bro, I played an older one. There's this one that I would buy like the microtransactions for. And it was like this crazy roleplay, and it was really high quality from what I remember.
Who knows,
I don't think it's what you're playing though. I don't know. Pretty sure it's not what you're playing. But there was like 2D morphs, 3D morphs and stuff, and I'd buy them. It was great.
What?
Hold on.
Okay.
Here it is again. What is going on in here? So we have these hallways. They see that this hallway's dark. So it's like, okay, we have a dark hallway here. There's not a light in here compared to some of these other ones. And then it's dark in here. Alright. And that's a copy and paste of the previous section. So instead of keeping this hallway dark, they're like, okay, we're going to keep the lights in here because we don't want to remove them. And on top of that, alright, because yeah, there's no lights here in the original. On top of that, instead of putting, well, I think it's There's barely any shadows to begin with, but instead of putting, you know, the typical lights in this part of the hallway, it's like, okay, let's put like a huge, extremely bright point light in the corner of this room, so it'll light up the hallway that's supposed to be dark. They're going out of their way, and it just looks out of place. And they do it everywhere. They do it everywhere. Like, I think this mission would actually look pretty good if it had the proper lighting. I think when I do like a revamp,
I do agree that it does look very weird. Some parts look very ghastly, I guess is the word to say it, but maybe that might come off a bit weird.
Yeah. Also, there's fog.
Fog.
So when
Why?
you're like, if I walk back here, there's all this, there's this fog that kind of disappears when you walk forward. Which is not in the original game. And as far as I'm aware, there probably
Come on,
shouldn't
man.
be,
You not know about Halo fog?
there probably shouldn't be fog on a ship like this. Maybe there is. I don't know. It's not in the original game, that's for sure, and it makes these like dark environments much brighter because I don't know. It makes the environments less clear. Just does not look good. Not a fan. Not a fan.
We're not a fan of this.
We're not a fan of this. I think when I go back over boarding action, you know, for like the motion capture updates and stuff, and the new Master Jones model, probably gonna go and revamp all the lighting too. I think the lighting could be better, so I'm probably gonna base it on Campaign Evolved's lighting and kind of make that very similar to Campaign Evolved. Because Campaign Evolved looks really, really good. It's very like, I want to say Alien inspired in its pillar bottom level. Which also gets me really excited for the Maw. Because maybe the Maw is going to look a lot more dark and be scarier. I'm definitely disabling Grunt Birthday Party. The audio is so loud.
When is the remake supposed to be releasing?
Early access, so for me and everyone that like pre-ordered the premium version, is on the 23rd. And then full release for everyone is on the 28th. I made a bad decision and bought the collector's edition, so I get it early. Yay! Huh. What I do like about Anniversary though, and it doesn't really make sense considering when you look at the window thresholds right there. But in Anniversary, and I have this in boarding action, there's like these blue spotlights they put outside of the windows, and it's like the light of space, and it even has some volumetrics here. Kind of see the yeah, the rays or whatever. I think it'd be called volumetrics, whatever it is. Probably because of the fog in here. But you see like the rays and stuff, and it's just really cool having these in here. But then they mess it up because even though they have like that cool concept, they didn't make the actual rooms dark. And so it's just like, why have light coming through the window if the rest of the room is going to be lit up completely instead of what it is in the original graphics where it's almost pitch black. You know, same thing back with this room. They have it dark in here, but then you don't even need your flashlight because it's all like lit up still. You can still see perfectly fine without the flashlight. I don't know, man. It's like Anniversary and it's like refusal to do any darkness or any variety. Just sad. Same thing with this. It's like, this was such a cool idea. It looks really good. But it would look better if it was actually dark. Which is not. Light pods are launching. We should hurry. I can still jump out this. Hold on.
What is that?
We have to use the ship's maintenance
Blue.
Follow the nav point. It will lead you to an opening.
There we go. I did it. Outside the map.
So what is... Could you explain the toggling a little bit? I'm a little interested in what that is exactly.
What do you mean?
Like when you're able to toggle the environment.
I mean, it's just you press what is it called? I know what it is on 360. It's the guide button. You press it, and it'll go between classic and anniversary. That's not in the remake, as the remake is not a remaster. It's a it's a you know, built from the ground up remake compared to this remaster. But since anniversary's built in the original game, you can just do that. I forgot. Can I get back through this window, please? There we go.
So it makes stuff like comparisons a lot easier to do.
Yeah. And it's also really good because I never play on anniversary graphics, and I want to be able to play constant graphics whenever I want, instead of being forced to play on anniversary. So it's like the game is still preserved on PC with like all the new upgrades and stuff, but still in the classic look instead of this kind of butchered art style reach asset flip. It's really funny though, because like anniversary is very literally an asset flip of reach. Like they reuse assets from reach. I think Saber Interactive developed it, and it was within a very short time frame. And so like anniversary is quite literally just an asset flip of reach, but it's based on Combat Evolved's well, game is based on Combat Evolved. But then Campaign Evolve is based on the Reach engine, with the visuals being handled by Unreal. And so it's like, now that's like reusing infinite assets, but it's on the Reach engine. But this one uses CE assets on the, or Reach assets on the CE engine. It's really weird. And I'm confusing myself just talking about it. I'm like playing the game and rambling at the same time. I was rambling for so long, bro. The two people that were watching left. No.
I think that's what keeps people in stream, honestly. I think people phase in and out. It's gonna be like that.
Yeah. I'm not a great streamer, but I've had some people like get introduced to bro, I've never listened to anniversary stuff in this game. It does not sound right. I'm just not used to it. Sorry, I've had like some people that joined the stream, they're like, what are you doing? You're remaking Halo and Fortnite? Like, yeah, and they're like, whoa, that's so cool. Here, let me stop watching your stream, because I'm sure that's messing up my bitrate.
Yeah, dude. I forgot I was even still streaming, I'm not gonna lie.
I look back and you're doing like the worst thing I can't describe.
I'm just running the same thing, doing it over and over again.
I don't know, sometimes this does look good. Sometimes I can like look past the art style changes. But then sometimes it's just like, I don't know, man. Bro, I was about to die. So the grenade just went my direction.
Now would be a very good time to leave.
Hudjit. I don't know why the audio is so whack. Bye bye. I noticed they do a lot with the motion capture, and I don't know if I'm gonna come across it while I do the stream, but it's when they didn't record enough for like him just standing around, or him doing certain actions, or things aren't lining up properly. His hand is going through the wall. What?
That's been a Halo thing, man. Do you not know?
Yeah, of course. Sometimes they'll
is,
reuse
intangible.
another section of the motion capture, and they'll play it in slow motion. So like in the mission, the Maw, he's about to talk to Cortana, and he's got to pull out a grenade and start like, you know, like bobbing up and down the grenade. And before he starts talking to Cortana, the animation for him talking to her plays in like 0.75 speed, and then it cuts back to Cortana, and it cuts back to Chief, and the same animation plays, but now it's at full speed, and now he's actually saying the dialogue that correlates to it. On the Mission 2 Betrayals, while he's like watching Guilty Spark talk, the camera's like panning around Chief, and if you look really closely, it's just a slow motion animation of him standing there, because they didn't have enough of him just like, they didn't record anything for him like just standing. It's terrible, man. They blew too early. No, Jen Taylor, no.
Unfortunate for Jen Taylor.
Chief? Chief, can you hear me?
At last.
Last.
Are you alright? Can you move?
Can you move?
Alright, I'm gonna turn off Grunt Birthday Party real quick. Because it is too loud. It's like at 100% volume and everything else is at 30. Does my voice sound normal? I feel like I lost it throughout the day. Did I tell you my Raycon Pro headphones, okay? I had I bought them senior year, second half of it. It's like, you know, it's Bluetooth, but I was mainly gonna use it with my PC. I got this white variant of it. And then excuse me. Sheesh, man. I hope you didn't hear that.
Oh yeah.
The left side of it, like the little connector between like the cup and the rest of it, I mean it's all connected, but that little piece there, you got a crack in it. It started getting worse over like the coming weeks, and then eventually it just broke. I was like, oh great. So then I sent it back because it was under warranty.
Chief, can you hear me?
I think it was less than a year before
Last.
it broke.
Can you move?
And so I got a replacement, and I was using that ever since. And then the other day, 2 days ago, I was using it. I put it down. A few minutes back, I kind of talked today. A few minutes back, it came back, and the right ear stopped working. I mean, it was still working, but it was like extremely quiet compared to the left one, so it's very left-sided. I looked into the by the insides of it, because there's like something shaking around, and everything's like soldered. I can't fix that. I don't know what I'm doing there, so I gave it to my grandpa, and I had to buy new headphones. I bought I have no idea what it's called, but it's like 150, 170, 160, somewhere in that range. 6-7. It's an expensive headset. I think it's 180 with tax. It's high quality. Like, I'm using it now, and it's good. It just sucks that I had to spend that money.
Yeah.
Very sad about that. But, it's whatever, man. It's whatever. Anyway, that's just, I'm using new headphones, and still sad about that.
New headphones make the man, dude.
What does that even mean, bro?
Nothing at all. So I figured out what the problem is. The hitboxes are a bit weird, so I have to hit from behind. So I have to like go behind an enemy and then try to hit him at an angle. Or maybe that just, it's more effective in a sense.
You talking about your Undertale thing?
Yeah.
That's something I can't talk about with this game, though. CEA, they didn't take the time to make sure that the models properly lined up with the environment. And so there's many cases where you'll shoot at an enemy, and it's very annoying in the third level, but when you're shooting at an enemy and then it just doesn't hit them because instead you hit a rock that was directly in front of you, or a tree, because the environment didn't match up. But here's a good example. If I walk over here. So right here, we have a wall, right? So if I shoot it, it shoots the little cliff wall here. But in Anniversary, it's like, oh, there's nothing here. Does not line up whatsoever, not even close in this case, and same thing over there. So let's say there's an enemy right here on top of that rock. I can't see him in classic graphics, so the level geometry doesn't cover that. But here, I can see him, but I can't shoot him. And it's just, it does that throughout the entire campaign. There's multiple sections where, you know, it looks like you can shoot there, it looks like you can move there, but, you know, there's collision there because they didn't line it up with the original graphics, and it's really bad with trees, really bad with rocks. And yeah, I'm really glad at least like the new remake, it isn't based on Combat Evolve, so that issue doesn't exist. Like, yeah, it would have been cool to have Combat Evolve's gameplay, but also, I mean, it's close enough, right? It's based on Halo Reach.
Yeah.
There's a music cue here?
Yeah, dude. You're supposed to know these things. You're like the Halo dude.
I didn't pay attention that much, to be honest, when I was making Landfall. For cover of night, I went through the entire mission, and every single time I heard a music cue, or I heard anything fade out, I would like write it down in my notes. At the exact moment it did it, when I did it. I was like playing the game with only music enabled, sound effects disabled, so I can like listen to it intently, so I can match it up perfectly. In cover of night, same thing with Silent Incursion. I did the exact same thing. So the music cues are exactly where they need to be. I didn't know there was a bit of music there until this dropship did its thing. I had no idea. I'm a terrible Halo fan. Oh, I forgot I'm on heroic.
I don't think any normal person would remember that though, so.
Well, I mean, if you're like remaking the game, you know, you gotta be paying attention to that stuff.
I guess in that sense,
it feels like it's missing. I also think when I you know, go through and overhaul the missions, I'm definitely gonna redo a lot of the Forerunner stuff here. When I made Landfall, I really leaned into the Oathbound being Forerunner thing, and that's still the case, but I really used like a lot of Oathbound props and stuff about changing them, and then I didn't really put too much effort into the beam towers, and they don't look like beam towers, so I think I could probably make them accurate this time around. You know, just kind of update them to be accurate, change the materials of everything, kind of just redo all the beam towers and make them more close with the classic beam towers in CE. Especially with the tunnel. The tunnel uses like a lot of the Citadel like castle interiors from Chapter 4, and I think I probably could change a lot of that. Because Silent Incursion, I made it like 1-to-1 with Combat Evolved, including like materials and stuff. I used whatever I could inside of Fortnite to make it very close. And yeah, it just doesn't line up right now. My voice, I need to drink water, man. Hold on.
Yeah, take your time.
Let me see what the stream sounds like, because I'm seeing people join in and then leave and then join in.
Yeah, take your time. So weird. So this is just how that goes.
I didn't pay attention that much.
But
to be
we
honest,
can
when
do
I
a
was making Landfall.
test.
For cover of night, I went through the entire mission, and every single time I heard a music cue or I heard anything fade out, I would like write it down in my notes. Sorry, I'm rewatching the earlier point of the stream, trying to get the audio right. Just give me 1 second. Sorry, just let me know if the audio's imbalanced. People on stream. I'm gonna keep playing, just trying to make sure the audio's all good. Let me know if the game's too quiet. Bro, cause like, I don't know if people are joining, like 2 people are joining and immediately leaving or what. Or if the counter's messed up. I need to stop looking at that. I really need to stop looking at that.
Forget numbers. Believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself. It'll all be okay. I'm gonna hide the numbers. Hide the numbers right now. Can only see chat. Yeah.
Oh man. 106 degrees, man.
106 degrees.
Yep.
Bro, that's terrible, man. It's like...
How about you? You're in like the 90s, 80s?
Yeah, it says tomorrow it's gonna be 94. Right now it's 85.
Yikes.
Like, it's still hot, but not over 100. Jeez, man. You okay?
Yeah, it's definitely something, but I'm fine.
remember playing CE with I don't know if it was Gemma or Leo, but sometimes when I'm playing, I'll just like run through and jump and melee over and over, swap between weapons and melee, and they always were saying like, I don't think that's making you any faster. I'm like, I'm not trying to get faster, I'm just meleeing in the air while I'm walking.
I don't know about the passing the time tech, which truly does make time go faster.
They wouldn't understand though, because they play games with Sprint. Enter Sprint debate, complaining about Sprint here.
I believe that sprint is an integral part.
I can't run
New
in
video
real life,
games.
bro. I can't relate anymore. No, I think Halo doesn't. There's a music cue here too.
Learn something new every day.
No, that
okay,
has to
man.
be like CE only or CEA. Cause I
Sorry,
swore
man.
like this whole section is no music that plays until you get the Warthog.
Gonna be okay. Listen, it's gonna be fine.
I'm concerned, man. I've been lied to. By me. That's 2 music
Gaslit
cues I
yourself.
missed in Landfall. You know what? I'm gonna go through this mission in VR later on. Because I don't want to play through the whole mission like this again, but later on I'm gonna go back through this mission, check it out, really see if it's actually in the actual CE or if it's just like a CEA thing. Cause like there's no way there's a music cue here, man. I feel like I would have remembered. I thought the first appearance of this song was in Truth and Wreck, not this mission. Echo 419. Also wasn't a fan how in CEA the Magnum isn't as like reflective. I think CE has like a very reflective Magnum that just is not captured as much. Like it kinda is, but not really to the same degree. I understand why, but I don't know. I also don't understand why this lifeboat's landing right now when everyone already left the Pillar of Autumn quite a hot minute ago. See, quite a hot minute ago, man. I'm not talking. Right. I need to drink some more water. When Master Chief leaves the ship, it's like the last life pod. And then just now we're seeing like more life pods come down. Which doesn't really make sense because all the life pods already left. I mean, the ship probably would have already landed by now. I don't know, man, it's weird. Foe hammer out. Let's go. I hate how orange everything is in this game, though. I don't know. I have so many complaints about this. Even if like the remake looks the same like as this, I'm not gonna be complaining about that, and I know I'm not. I know I'm a hypocrite. If the remake looks exactly like this, I'm gonna be like, wow, it's so faithful.
We will see. We will see.
We will see. Forerunner stuff wasn't too bad in this game. I think mainly because for whatever reason with the Forerunner stuff, they did try to keep accurate to the original. Can't say the same about landscape environments and stuff, but besides the lighting still, I mean, it's so bright in here, and then in here it's like it's all dark and gloomy. Besides the lighting stuff, they really tried to keep accurate to the original geometry. Is it actually just the... Hold on. Oh no, that's because they just actually used the original geometry. Maybe? Maybe not?
You can't hide from me.
Oh, no. No. No, it doesn't use the actual geometry because... Yeah, it's off by a little bit. Unless, like... Well, I guess it could be that it's just not placed in the exact same spot. Because that's pretty accurate, but then right here it's slightly off. Maybe it is placed in the exact same spot, but the proportions are different. Because then these walls are... Might be what it is. Hello. I'm just imagining there's an elite back there, but there probably isn't. Yeah, I think I made it up.
Nah.
I'm imagining things. Why is it so green? See, it's like, it's really just the color approach, I think. In terms of like Forerunner areas. They got the colors completely wrong. We have like this huge, like, a lot of purple, a lot of gray, some blue, and then here it's just like blue, some like gray, green, brown colors. I don't know, man. Cool. I think they did the light bridge pretty decent though. So hyped for my Halo Collector's Edition to be shipped out so I can have a statue and a game case with no disc. Because I bought this theme version. You know what they did say though? They released a Q&A today. They're rubbing it in Sony's face, the fact that they have a disc for Campaign Evolved, and they're saying like you can buy Campaign Evolved on the 28th and you'll get a physical disc. Wow. That's like their top like thing on the like the promotion tweet.
There's new traffic on the Covenant battle network.
I thought it was funny.
A lot more
Because
crew
Sony's
on
like
the Autumn than I had predicted.
deprecating
The
discs
Captain
and stuff.
really gave them hell.
I mean, Microsoft's doing the same thing with Project Helix, their next console. But maybe it's just me, but I think it's fine because the next console they're making isn't a console, it's a PC. Those PCs don't use disk drives, and with a PC, you're not limited to a closed ecosystem as opposed to current Xboxes and PlayStation platforms. You can get games from Microsoft Store, Steam, GOG, Epic Games. I mean, if you want to do Epic Games, I don't know, man. But, or EA and Ubisoft if you're a masochist. But, you know, you can get it from different sources, and that's really cool. They're also doing, like, a disc-to-digital thing, where it's, on an Xbox One or Xbox Series console, you can put your disc in, and then opt to put that, game in your digital library, so then you can own that game digitally, as well as physically. It doesn't take away the disc, doesn't have like DRM or anything. Now it's only like once per disc, so if someone else does it with the same disc, you lose it digitally. But for me, it's like I have a few Xbox One games that I'd want to own digitally, so maybe I would, you know, have it in my digital library, and then if the next Xbox console's a PC, that means that they'll be making Xbox games playable on PC. Probably not natively, probably through a translation layer, but they'll make it so that you can play the games on PC. So I don't own Halo 5 digitally. If I have the disc, I could get Halo 5 on my digital library and then play it on PC as the game isn't on PC. And I think that's really cool. What are your thoughts? Thoughts, feelings, concerns?
Well, overall, when it comes to more stuff being converted over to a more digital format and stop killing games initiative and all that jazz, for myself, I can't really say anything because I do own a Series S, but if I did have an X, I think I would prefer things to be physically bought.
Hmm.
So I have the assurance, that I own the product and it can't be taken from me
Right.
at any given time. But due to the fact that I don't have that luxury, I'm kind of just forced to accept that, oh well, I might not, I might unfortunately get, the brunt of something. Maybe someone hacks on like an account of mine that I own, right? And I like go to appeal it and I can't. And so like, oh, we're gonna game ban you completely, etc. Something like that. Maybe that's a bit not the issue, but something like that.
I completely agree. I think that I would be pretty mad, right? I mean, I'm mad at Sony, but I'd be mad at Xbox for doing the same thing because it's best to own games physically, and otherwise you don't own it, right? It could be taken away anytime on a closed ecosystem. But on a PC, ignoring the very obvious elephant in the room called piracy, on PC you can get it from any storefront you want. It's not closed. You can copy a game onto a USB drive, put it on a different PC. It's when you have the files on your PC, it's yours to own. They can't take away the files. They can take away your access, but then you can also just crack the game and you can still play it, right? So you still have control over it. And then you can take your business elsewhere if they're not treating you right,
Yeah.
I just think that from my perspective, at least as a PC owner, everything I play now is digital. Has to be. PCs aren't built with disk drives anymore. And even if they were, it'd be extremely inconvenient to buy a PC game off Steam and then have to wait for it to arrive as a physical copy. And then, when you want to play a game, it's like, okay, now I need to take this disc out, put this disc in. And it's like, oh, there's a new game coming out on Steam, or this game's on sale. It's like, well, I can't play it yet. So you have to wait because it needs to arrive. It's like, it's not as convenient. And yeah, I don't know. I do think it's really cool that games, at least on PC, used to be on disc. I want to eventually get Halo 2 Vista and Halo Combat Evolved, like their actual disc versions. Sometimes you can still just download an operating system through the disc themselves. I have it somewhere. There's like I own the CD-ROM for Windows 10. Just like an actual Windows 10 installation. So if you have a laptop or PC with a disk drive, you just pop that in and boom, you can download Windows 10. What I really like about Windows though is how I got it once through a PC. I got a PC on Facebook Marketplace. My grandparents got it for me a few years back. It's like $200. But it came with Windows. So ever since then, I've owned Windows. And so when I log onto a PC, it's like, first off, it doesn't really recognize that you own Windows. But because my Microsoft account is tied to an own copy of it forever now, every PC that I open up, if I log in on my Microsoft account, it's like, boom, I have Windows. Because I legally own it. But I never purchased it. It's tied to my account. I guess I own it like 3 times now, because I got it through that PC, and then I got it through this PC, then I got it through my Legion Go. I bought my Legion Go used, and it still gave me like 3 months of Game Pass Ultimate for free, which was cool. Unrelated, man. I'm just rambling about Windows. I'm just happy
that the
that
best thing you should do.
Microsoft, please.
Microsoft, listen to us. We know what's best.
We know what's best. I'm remaking Halo and people say it's more accurate than CEA, which is true. You should trust me. Hold What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Oh, I just ran over that Marine. I'm sorry.
Dude.
Well, he ran
on now, man.
directly in front of my Warthog, dude. He like did a little
Dude,
roll
jeez.
directly into it. What was I supposed to do?
Avoid him.
He rolled into the Warthog.
I don't know, just do a better job of dodging.
I'm judging. It's like me when I'm the pavement. Someone jumps off a 10-story building and falls onto me. It's like, come on, man. Gotta do a better job at dodging. It's your fault, not his.
For both, it's for both you and the guy. You know, it's both of you.
What'd I do?
You should have dodged him, and he should have dodged you.
He dodged into the car, man.
I think you're both liable.
I think you're liable. You're a spectator here.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
See?
Hey, but I'm not even
what
there.
is this,
so I'm
man?
not liable.
Okay, so here.
What?
Hold on.
So,
Hold on. Some more Covenant on me. I was gonna show this. I like walked through this. I'm like wondering what this is. They placed down this beam tower. Right? And it's inside of the ground. It's like integrated with the ground and stuff. Here's how it looks in CE. So you have this beam tower. And it's just a beam tower. That's all it is, right? And it's inside of the ground. You can even see like there was like stairs here. There's a little ramp. There's a rock inside of this. They just copied and dragged and dropped. But you kind of see how it cuts off here. How, you know, it doesn't really like go into the ground past that point. They have like this piece of it here that is not in the original game. Just a little piece of this. And you can just walk straight through it because it doesn't exist in the original game. This is great, man. I'm glad this is here because they didn't feel like removing this. That's cool. I also like how in 360 games you can just look at the grass and tell it's an image. I know it's a 360 game, so I can't complain much, but like, bro. Like, there's no difference between these.
no way.
No way. I cannot process a request. It contains harmful and or offensive content.
You need to get someone to make you a Spartan model for your streams.
You mean like a VTuber?
No, I guess not like a VTuber. Just like a PNG that has like different sprites.
That's a
It's like a PNG
VTuber.
tuber.
That's
It's a PNG
VTuber.
It's a different thing. It's a different genre.
It's not. It's the same thing. It's called a job. That'd be fun, but nah. I have a Spartan model too, man. That's my profile picture right here.
Warning. I picked up reports that the Covenant has
We got a Master Chief.
secured the Pillar of Autumn's crash.
Excuse me.
The good news is the captain is still alive. The bad news is that the Covenant have captured the entire surviving command crew.
Capture the entire surviving command crew. I don't think the rest of the crew with Captain Keys survived. I'm pretty sure in the book it said that they all died and they just took Captain Keys with them.
The lifeboat's totaled, sir. There's supplies and weapons all over the place.
Am I going crazy? I could have sworn. I think in Oh, no. Because in Truth and Wreck, there's still a few alive.
I see another one. Back me up.
Never mind. Me being a fake fan. They killed someone. When they captured Captain Keys. In the book, it's like there was one of the members on the crew like led the Covenant straight to Captain Keys because he thought these guys were being friendly. And so then the Covenant just like went with it. It was like, yeah, we're friendly. Yeah, just bring it to your captain real quick. I just died in the most embarrassing way.
They took cover in that structure.
And so the guy's like, yeah, I trust you. Trust the Covenant. You know, maybe you have some good in you. And then they find Captain Keyes and then they just kill this dude. They're like, okay. Captain Keyes, you're coming with us. It's over for you. I'm pretty sure that's what the story was. I don't know, it's been a few months since I read that specific part of the book. I only finished the book like a few weeks ago.
Search the interior of those structures before
I do not read. Bro. I suck at this game. Dude, I really suck at this game.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna be honest, until I started remaking the game, I wasn't like the biggest fan of CE. It was certainly not my favorite in the series. I liked replaying the first like mission over and over. I mean, like as I've been remaking it, I've, you know, gotten used to it more. I've liked it more. Now my feelings have kind of like moved to Halo 2 instead. I think like in original trilogy, like how I'd rank them would probably be like Halo 3, Halo 1, and Halo 2. Halo 2 has a great story, and I like the concept of playing it. But then something about like actually playing it, I just can't get behind. I don't know if it's like a lot of the missions are too long or too repetitive, or well, it's not the look of it, because Anniversary looks great. If it's just the design of some things I don't like, if it's the sandbox I don't like, I don't know what it is. But something about it's like I really like the story. I really like the cutscenes. But when I'm playing Halo 2, especially the multiplayer, which I know is heresy to say, but you know, I can't get behind it. I just suck at Halo 2 multiplayer. And it's weird because like when I played it on the original Xbox with I think it was called Insignia. It's like you could play multiplayer servers like on the original Xbox after they were shut down. When I played the original Xbox version, I was really, really good. And I was on like some crazy high ping because it was like servers held in like Mexico. But I was popping off, I was getting a bunch of kills. And I was on like, again, original Xbox using the, not the Duke controller, but the slim version of the Duke controller. But still, like a controller that I'm not used to. On the original platform that the game came out on. But I suck everywhere else. I don't know. It's weird. There has to be like one last guy, man. I'm looking around, I can't find him. Where are you? I need Foehammer to show up. I feel like I am losing my voice, man. It's not good for me to do a stream late at night throughout the whole day as I'm talking on calls or doing like voice work for Flawless Cowboy or doing some other stuff. Like it wears out my voice. I don't know if that's normal or what, but I kind of lose like some of the bassiness. This is not what I sounded like this morning. I don't know if that's like an issue with my vocal cords or what.
That's just a normal thing.
Is it a normal
Rather
thing?
than something to be worried about, yeah.
I mean, does it happen to you? Does your voice like wear out over the day and you don't sound the same as you do in the morning?
I mean, it just depends on how much you talk. I don't really talk that much, so I'm consistently at the same pitch, I guess. But the more you talk, the less consistent you'll sound, you know. But then you wake up and then it hit back hard. You know?
Yeah.
Your voice comes back.
It's weird. Bro, I had to go back down and check out the Marines and then come back up.
I found Captain Keyes. He's being held on a Covenant cruiser.
Stupid.
Truth and Reconciliation, a ship I disabled before we abandoned the Autumn. The Truth and Reconciliation.
I'm glad I had you do this part of the mission.
Kilometers upspin.
Where it's like, instead of Foehammer coming in, it's just you and you're like, oh, guess who? It's me. It's like, whoa, Johnson. Or scientist, whoa.
Whoa, Fortnite lore.
Fortnite lore.
There's our ride. Get aboard.
It's actually what people really like. When they're talking about Flawless Cowboy, they're like, they always mention that they enjoy the Fortniteification of everything. They also really like you, which is good. They say you're a good voice actor. We're just like, that's what I've been saying, bro. That's what I've been saying.
I'm okay.
I don't know, man. I mean, even I was going over boarding action earlier, like checking out something in one of the cinematics, like the intro one, and I was like comparing the voice lines of like Johnson's speech in that versus like the advertisement you did, the promo, or even just like the small cameo you had in level 4, like over the radio.
Once we get inside the ship,
And I think there's a very clear increase in performance quality. Like, you're doing great, man.
Hit 'em, Marines. Go, go, go. The
Oh, we're not paying us by the hour.
stick to the higher ground to the right.
I think
Recon the Covenant position without
you need to hear bad voice acting to
Covenant stationary
be able to,
next pass.
you know,
I recommend using your
see that
command
yours is good.
gunners while I call for Marine support.
Dude, I'm so hyped for this mission in the remake. It's actually gonna be dark this time around. Sorry, say what you're gonna say?
I'm very, I guess I'm very charitable when it comes to stuff like that, and people who are in the industry and just starting off. I mean, unless it's like a celebrity. Celebrity, I could really, like, that's being cast into a voice role, I don't really care. Like, you know, they paid their little specific amount to get you to do the voice, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. But for, like, people who are, like, just starting off in the industry, who are like, hey, they ask me, like, hey, what do I do to do this specific thing? And I'm like, I don't know. Just do it. That was just a decent pitch.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I found it easier to like do voice stuff because I know how to sing. Alright. So when my voice wants to function, at least, which it's not right now, but you know, when knowing how to sing, you know, that means you can like kind of change up your voice, and you know how exactly your voice works and how you can make certain sounds with it. And so then acting out something, I think, is a lot easier. Because again, you kind of have more control of what you say and what you can do and your range there. And I feel like it kind of bleeds over to being able to voice act. I'm not saying my voice acting is fantastic. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just a terrible impression of Captain Keyes that I do. But, you know, when I do like the Marines and stuff, which a lot of the dialogue is just me like yelling, that's fun to do. And I think I do those pretty decent. But yeah, I think your voice acting's good, especially again compared to some voice work I've heard. I had my friend Leo, no shade to him, but he's like not cut out for voice acting, and I needed an extra voice for boarding action when I was making that. So I was like, hey, can you do like these 2 lines? Not good at all. They're still in there, and I'm gonna get them re-recorded once I do like a revamp of that, especially that section of the cutscene. I'll probably have everything re-recorded, honestly. Just because I feel like I've learned a lot more since then. I'm probably gonna get you to do the Johnson speech again. Because again, you've improved even more since then. And I think you kind of like found more of a identity for your little Johnson. It's not an impression, right? It's more just like your interpretation of like how he should talk.
Adaptation. Would be more adaptation.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like it's like your way of doing it, and I think you kind of nailed it down in terms of like where you're trying to take it. I think in boarding action, when I had you do that speech, it kind of sounded more like what is that? It sounded more like not Sergeant Johnson, but like Sarge from Red vs. Blue, like that same cadence, which is very different. And I don't know. Again, I think you improved over time and unintentionally learned a lot more. This mission makes me so mad because it looks really good, but it does not fit the original at all because the original's dark. It's like, what were you even doing, bro? And the concept art for this mission's even worse because in the concept art it's literally daytime or it's like sunset or something. And the concept art looks beautiful, it's just that like, that's not the mission. The song that's playing is called Cover of Night. Or Under Cover of Night rather. Like the whole point is that it's dark and it's nighttime. They call it a desert plateau when it's full of vegetation and trees and it's like a jungle forest type thing. Do a better job. Anyway, let's just say that you did good voice acting, and yeah. Trying to involve you as much as I can with these missions, because Johnson doesn't really show up anymore. Like his next show, the next time he shows up in the game is 343 Guilty Spark. Well, technically it's in the next level, but that doesn't add up. Doesn't make sense with the timeline. And I don't even think they're keeping that part in the remake because it doesn't make sense. Where he like speaks over the radio, and it's like a pelican that you pick up. Like you pick the Marines up for that. Dude, I need more water. My voice is just going, man. It's leaving. It's running away from me.
No. He's dying.
I'm dying. But the next time Johnson actually shows up is the last time, and it's the Flood mission, 343 Guilty Spark. And he's like in that little found footage you find, and he presumably dies, but he doesn't. He makes it off, and he's in Halo 2 because I didn't actually want him to die because he's a good character. But then that's kind of it. So I wanted to at least have a little cameo in this mission, and then of course you're playing the Voyager character, so he's going to show up a few more times, so it's not like you're going to be completely gone from the series. You're going to be there till the final mission, but it's not as Johnson. Am I going to die, dude? Because I'm being chased by these guys. Yeah, this elite was like chasing me throughout this whole... Oh, I'm dead, bro. This elite was like...
I'm so sorry.
Elite was insanely aggro, man. Jeez, I'm gonna get the invisibility up here and... Thank you. I know I was just saying that, Johnson's only gonna show up one more time after this, but... Or Scientist, rather. But, Voyager, he'll show up quite a few times. He'll have, like... He had a voice crack, dude. He'll have some points where he doesn't show up. It's not gonna be constant, but... Bro, I'm so done with these enemies, man. I need to grab this medkit up here for my invisibility. Where's that? I was just saying, Voyager's gonna show up a few times. And it's gonna be sick. It's gonna be a small couple of missions that are gonna be like the flood focused ones where he's not gonna show up. But then he'll be, I guess, at the end of 2 Betrayals. That's the... I think he'll probably be there, and then at the end of Keys, you'll get a cutscene that sets up the final mission, where then he'll have his like final confrontation with Master Chief. I know generally what I'm doing with it, and the idea like kind of shapes more as time goes on. I'm just rambling now, but that's cool.
What? I don't... How did I even get here, man? Where am I? I don't think this is a part of the game.
No, it's crazy though. You're in an award-winning series, bro. You're in an award-winning series.
I am.
I'm terrified though because like someone brought it up earlier today. Microsoft could take down my project at any time, man. If it gets too popular, if it's too good, they could just say like, well, this is cool and all, but you're infringing upon our property, and even though as a fan game, it would abide by our policies, because it is made in UEFN. This thing disallows it, or this thing disallows it, and we're gonna have to take it down. I don't know, because that's what Activision did a few years back. I don't even know if it was in UEFN. I think it was a Creative 1.0 map. It was just like someone made, I think it was Terminal from Modern Warfare 2 in Fortnite Creative. It was just a 1.0 map, and Activision sent them a cease and desist. Like they had like it wasn't even a release map, it was a post on Twitter. This dude made a post on Twitter that was showing off his remake
like,
of Terminal. And so then Activision Blizzard sent a guy to his door with a cease and desist, and the guy was like, hey, you know, we really like what you've made, it looks really cool, but we're not asking you to stop. You're done. It's like, okay, cool. Now, that was before the Microsoft buyout, and with Halo, it's kind of a special case, as their policies are fine with fan games, and even their music is able to be used inside of non-commercial projects, which I believe mine falls under, because I'm not selling microtransactions, I'm not selling the project, there's nothing being sold or given to me in any sort of way, no donations, no nothing, but Fortnite does pay me based on my engagement. Similar to ads and ad revenue, you get money for the ads that are run on a video, but you could use Halo music in that. So I think it's kind of the same thing with Fortnite, where it's like you get money based on player engagement and who plays your game, rather than like they don't pay for anything in the game. I think that's kind of the distinction there. Delta Ring exists on Roblox, and I think at least in the first iteration of that, I'm not sure about now, but that used Halo music, I think. It's based on Halo for sure, and so I think it should be fine. So I'm scared, man. Because what if it gets too popular? and then they do the same thing. Guy knocks on my door. It's like, hey, we like what you're doing. It's really cool, but you're done. Say bye. Say goodbye to your whole series. It's like, no. If they did that, I'd probably just like I'd probably continue the series, but in like cinematics only, and post them on YouTube. To at least like finish a story and be like, oh, this is what was going to happen, if it wasn't for the fact that they took it down. I don't think they're gonna take it down, but you know, just in case they ever did. That'd be the plan. Bro, there are 2 sword elites on me right now. I missed all my plasma grenades too. I'm terrified, dude. Go away. Okay, I think that's all of them. They killed all my Marines too, man. I'm so scared.
You have a pizza for Tonka Jahadi?
What?
I'm Tonka Jahadi. I'm not gonna eat an entire pizza by myself. But
Missed it. Bro, I keep missing my plasmas. I'm terrible at this game. Bro, I haven't gotten to the second wave of this thing, man. Music queue hasn't started. Terrified. Where are my Marines, bro? I let them all die. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Did I do this? What happened to the Wraith? Where are the enemies? Hello? Hello? Am I alone? What happened? No, like legitimately, I think all the enemies are dead, but I'm still...
Is it soft locked?
Yeah, was I soft locked? Hello?
I think it might be. Sorry to hear, man.
Oh, it restarts the whole section too? Get my
Once you
Marines
do it
alive.
again, you got it.
Melee to sword elite, by the way. Take that, bro. Dude, the hunter's supposed to spawn there, but the music cue didn't even start. I'm stupid. I'm really stupid. I'm dumb. Okay. You just had to open your mouth. Just wasted 2 grenades, feeling great. Okay. Another sword elite. Killing all my Marines, man. There's another one. Okay, next segment started. Okay. Thank you. No, not another one, man. And it killed me. I'm so... Bro, I'm so
Rage
done.
filled.
Totally am filled with rage, man. This is a long mission, too.
It's the
Hey,
longest
Johnson.
mission ever.
What's Johnson here, bro? I had no idea who was in this one. See, I was thinking about, like, and I think I mentioned it to you. I was thinking about including Johnson, like, in the Flawless Cowboy, like, overhaul, like, putting him in this mission. But, I think that would mean I'd have to change up some cinematic, aspects of it to make sense. Because, like, Johnson's here all of a sudden. So it's like, okay, they need to, like, either they interact with... I don't know, either they interact with, Visitor and Captain Keys? I said Visitor and Captain Keys. Visitor and Johnson either interact or, he just stands in the background like a normal Marine, but he needs more, you know, focus than that, so I don't know. Maybe he should just
I
be in the
wouldn't have
background.
any ideas either.
Bro, I almost died there, man. I would have been so mad. I wanted to play on heroic, but maybe I could have gotten through this quicker if I was on normal. Come on. Checkpoint. Next section? Yeah! Okay, I got past that. There we go. We got 4 Marines alive. Let's go. Bro, the color. I can't, man. No color got through the CEA. Yeah, this hallway's like green and stuff. A lot of green accents, green and teal, I want to say. And then it's just nothing. Bro. There's nothing out there. Not one person has talked in chat since Gemma joined him.
They're watching and enjoying.
Bro, no one cares.
I wouldn't say that.
It's alright, man. It's alright. My suffering is for me. Did not die there. I do like this room in Anniversary graphics though. It looks pretty flat in original graphics, and I think in Anniversary they put the light in a pretty good spot. Bro, hold on. I need to like get a good strat here. Clearly something's not working. And I just made it work.
How did bro do that?
How did he do it? I was gonna say like CE and again Cover Night entirely based on CE. It's kind of flat in this room, very blue. Nothing really special here. I think in CEA this is a room that they actually did really good. I just wish that the rest of the ship didn't just look like this. You know. But whatever. And all the hallways look the exact same too. In CE, a lot of the hallways, they in the Truth and Wreck, they always have like different colors and stuff. Like this hallway is more like red orange. It's very orange up here, and it kind of gets redder, I think, as you go down. Excuse me. So I think it's like it's very orange in this section. I think it turns a bit more red on this end. Yeah. So it's a bit more, no, it's still kind of orange, but yeah, a bit red and orange. And then these hallways in Anniversary graphics completely lack that color. Completely. And that's just not right. Just not natural. But I made sure a flawless Cowboy, the way I designed like the little interiors and stuff, they have all these lights that is in every single hallway. There was not a single hallway without those lights, except for like 2 or 3 that were supposed to be intentionally dark. But the rest of them, they all have lights, and so each hallway has to have some sort of color. Because that's how you see through the hallways to begin with. So each one has a bit of color, and those lights on either side of the walls then allow me to, you know, adjust them accordingly based on the original color scheme in Combat Evolved. So like the hallways that are after this big room, which I call Big Room, it's just called Big Room. The hallway that's right outside this one, it's green. It's a very green hallway. But in CEA it's nothing. It's the green room. But it's the only hallway in this that's like that shade of green. It's like that's like completely green. I don't know why. But it differentiates it. And when you see a hallway with a completely different color scheme, you know, okay, I'm going the right direction. Right, so when I go down here, as I said, it's green. It's the green hallway. Not like, you know, being blasted by the color green. Hello. It's not like, you know, you're being blasted by the color green, like you're blind.
Why are you
but,
shoving that guy like that?
you know, when you swap over to Anniversary, it's like, there's no color here. Completely wrong. It's not right, you know?
Like shoving that guy to hell and back, he can do anything.
All this color. Nothing. And, you know, it's the same case with down here. And again, I really hope they didn't mess it up in the remake. This is how you differentiate these hallways in the ship. The ship is designed to be very confusing, but if you know what you're doing, and if you pay attention to the color schemes, you can see exactly that, like, you're making progress. If a new, set of hallways look the exact same, you're not making progress. CEA, they didn't understand that. So here, green hallway, and I think it turns less green at the end of this hallway. We're gonna keep going through. Oh, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it stays green. Okay, so yeah, this whole hallway, that's not as green, but still kind of is. But this whole hallway, it's kind of the green hallway. And that's what differentiates it compared to everything else.
The fact that it is green.
The fact that it is green. So it's like, okay, the next hallway that's like up here is more orange. Orange, red, magenta kind of color scheme. And it's like, okay, I haven't been to this hallway because I have not seen this color scheme in the hallway that looks like this. Yeah, it's just, it really made me mad when I was making Cover of Night, how Anniversary just did not understand it. Again, it was rushed. It was done by Saber Interactive. They had to get done in a certain time frame, but still. I'm gonna die, man. I'm at 1 health. I feel hammer. Is there a medkit over here? Yep. Thank you. Freeman, take this medkit.
Don't need this medkit, Freeman. Take it.
Freeman. And Dr. Freeman. My voice is completely gone, man. I can't even do the G-Man voice. It's over.
Dr. Freeman?
Dr. Freeman.
No. I didn't expect to see you again.
Gordon Freeman. Bro, oh, there's an elite on there. I will say, although I don't like how they use the reach elites in this game, in some weird way, it's like they look a lot more menacing with CE animations. They look like their actual scale. It's really weird.
You feel like the elites, the more the Halo games went on, became less intimidating in that sense?
Well, no, I mean, like, in CE, they're very slim. Very, like, I don't know the word for it. Very sleek, very slim, compared to, the bulky, like, Halo 2 look. They're not, like, entirely different, but the style is just, I think the armor doesn't look as huge and in scale. And so, like, when you see the Reach Elites, how they are a bit more bulky later on, with the CE movement set, it very clearly isn't meant for these bulky elites. And so it kind of, I don't know, it just makes them more intimidating in a way. Even if it looks kind of wonky. Let's go down and give me a bit of an attitude. How'd they see you decrypt the blah 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 encryption key? Shut up, bro. I also abridged this fight very heavily in Cover of Night. I didn't give it multiple waves. It's just like one set of enemies. Another set spawns in when you walk past the middle section, and then you have the hunters. I did not need to complicate anymore. I don't want to frustrate players, because they're already fighting in here, and they're confused because they don't know where they're going. They don't know their objective because they're Fortnite players, and they kind of just don't understand what's happening half the time. And I didn't want to have Cortana repeat the same lines over and over again, saying like, oh, we need to go to the prison cells. That's where Keys is. Captain Keys is in the prison. We must hurry. So the Fortnite players are just really confused. When I had FNHQ playtest. Fortnite Creative Headquarters, whatever they're called. It's FNHQ. It's like that's their name. They did a little playtesting cover of night. It's very quick. You know, they ran through the whole mission and took note of everything, gave some good feedback, and part of it was shot. You know, they couldn't really tell how far they are in the mission, if they're making progress. And I get that on some level, but at the same time, in terms of like if you're making progress, you're moving forward in the ship. There's gonna be an end to it, right? And if you're entering all these like very different looking rooms, very different, and things are happening, different enemy placement, different enemies are being introduced, I feel like, you know, it's very clear you are making some sort of progress, and especially when like
No sense going in with anything less than full strength.
when invisible elites are like brought in, it's just like, okay, they're bringing in more heavy reinforcements and stuff. Excuse me, I need to heal. I need to lock in, bro. I never have this happen when I'm playing. This game's difficult, man.
I mean, you are playing on Legendary.
No, I'm playing Heroic.
You're playing
No,
Heroic.
I'd be playing a lot more conservatively right now if I was playing on Legendary. I played it through on Legendary, on the actual like Xbox 360 version. Never gonna do it again. Dude, the library was horrible. The absolute worst.
Could have been that.
But,
bad.
It was terrible, man. I wanted the achievement on the 360. Bro, if I die, my Marine threw a grenade and I died. Cool. Great. Proud of you, man. Very useful. Yeah, I wanted the achievement on the 360 because I played through Halo 3 in Legendary. I played through Halo 4 in Legendary, and I got 2 achievements from that. 'Cause, like when you play it completely through on solo Legendary, and Legendary, like they both are 2 separate achievements. I think it's the only game on the 360 that had like a separate achievement if you completed Legendary by yourself. Every other game, like, it's just the same one. Which is really cool. But, yeah, I wanted it, and it's really difficult. I was proud of it, but, like, I'm not playing this game on Legendary again, man. I don't play Legendary. I play Heroic. That's the difficulty for me. I think Halo 3 has the perfect, difficulty for Heroic. I think Heroic and Halo 3, besides that one point on the arc when you're like taking down some AA wraiths to bring in the Forward Unto Dawn, I think it's very balanced outside of that. But look again, alright, here's these hallways. Very, some purple, right, but mainly like orange, purple, magenta type hues. Nothing. Nothing. An anniversary, and then boom, color. Like, whoa, this is not like the green room, and it's not like the other orange hallway. It looks different. I could tell I'm in a new area, I'm in a new location, and then it's like, well, you can't tell, sorry. Looks the same as everywhere else.
Sorry, man. Can't help you with that one, but I'm sure you'll figure it out. You know?
Yep. Oh.
Have you seen the Backrooms yet?
I have. I watched it a few days after it came out.
What do you think about it?
It's great.
I recently watched it.
Pretty sure I told you that I watched it when I did. It's a great movie. I watched it not long after watching Obsession twice. I watched Obsession on my phone through not legal means, and then I went with my girlfriend because I wanted her to watch it, so we went to the theater, we watched it, and then when Backrooms released, I think that very weekend, we went out and watched that movie too. It was great. I mean, it's not like, you know, the perfect movie. Like, I feel like there are some things that could have been improved, but overall, I really, really liked it, and I was a big fan of, you know, the direction they went, and I hope with the sequel, they don't, you know, suddenly turn into, like, a lore fest where it's like, oh, here's, like, backstory and explanation and stuff. I hope
You
it
want it to
keeps,
be as like ominous as it was the first time.
yeah. So drinking water. I feel like for a sequel they'd probably focus on async, but I'd hope they wouldn't. I hope they would just, you know, do more like random civilian. It's kind of the same way with Halo, where it's like sometimes you want to see more of a clueless perspective, right? For Halo, it's like if you're making a movie for Halo, I don't want to see it from Master Chief's perspective. I want to see it from boots on the ground, ODST, or Marine. Someone that is human and is not a super soldier. That's not like some the power fantasy you have in the game. It's just purely like, I don't know what's going on, but the audience knows what's going on, and you get to have like a different perspective on things. I don't know. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm scared that they'll go in a very different direction with the second one, but at the same time, I trust Kane Parsons to make a good movie. And I hope he is making that Portal movie. Because he visited Valve. I want a Portal movie, bro. A Portal movie where it like revolves around Doug Ratman. It'd be amazing. I don't know why I thought there'd be an object back there, bro. I thought there was gonna be a hidden gun. Like I put a hidden gun back there. Flawless Cowboy seeping into reality. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. Dude, my voice is being lost even more, man. I think after this mission, I'm gonna end this stream.
You died, guys. Did you know this?
Bro, what just happened?
Oh no.
It didn't even let me die, dude. I didn't even get to revert back to the last checkpoint.
You don't get that luxury, man. Sorry.
I died, and then it's like, okay, bye. You're going back. I'm so glad I know this at the back of my hand. And I'm really glad that the remake is releasing before I get the 3 for 3 Guilty Spark, because I really want to experience that without like knowing the layout perfectly. Like I'm still familiar with the layout, and sometimes I'll make it out, but then sometimes I will be confused. But like I can't get lost in the Truth and Reconciliation anymore. I just can't. Because I had to rebuild the layout, you know, completely. So like once you remake something and you know you run through it so many times, you know, you get so familiar with it to where it ruins an aspect of the actual game. Because like part of the appeal in Combat Evolved with this mission is like you're on a Covenant ship, you're not familiar with it. It's intentionally like designed to get you lost while, you know, maintaining some sort of like progress. You're not lost for too long, but you're lost for a decent amount of time. And that just doesn't exist for me now. Because I know it too well. I probably know the ship better than the Covenant that are on it. You know, it's like, I'm too familiar. Is there a barrier there? Can he go past? Can you go past this point, bro? Oh, he can, he can. Oh, I'm so mad. Come on, man. Okay, got the sword elite. I'm scared, man. The remake is based on the Reach engine. I remember Reach having a pretty difficult heroic. Captain Keys, are you okay? I'm also not a fan of the sliding, man. It's just like, again, CEA is so focused on making everything so bright, where it's like, this just does not look the same. This is dark. It's eerie. A lot of blue. This little light here is kind of purple, whitish. I don't know, matches the color scheme of the actual thing. But it's dark, you know? Same thing with the rest of the mission. And this is just like, oh. What's the point of even having a flashlight in this game, man? Captain Keys.
Coming here was reckless. You two know better than this. Thanks. Marines, lock and load your weapons. Let's be ready to move. Yes, sir. While the Covenant had us locked up in here,
Bro, Master Chief doesn't have an animation at all. He's not even breathing.
they call it
He was frozen.
Halo.
It's Master Chief.
Now he's moving. He looks so awkward, man. I don't know what they were thinking when they were designing this helmet. Because I'm like 99% certain it's not the same helmet from Halo 4. It's made specifically for this. It just does not look good.
The Covenant kept saying that whoever controls Halo controls the
Why is the dialogue so quiet but the footsteps are so loud?
I have intercepted a number of messages about a Covenant search team scouting for a control room. I thought they were
Also, these Marines are kind of standing like directly in front of them instead of to the side like they are in the original game. It's weird.
That's bad news. If Halo
Like the original, like in the classic graphics, they make like they completely redid the cinematics for Anniversary, and it's just not for the better. A lot of the camera angles are awkward too.
Cortana, I have a new mission for you. We need to beat the Covenant to Halo's control room. Marines, let's move.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Chief, you have the point.
He looks fat
Eliminate
too.
that guy.
They make him look fat. Been real, bro.
back to the shuttle bay.
Looks wide. Does not look like Master Chief does in the classic graphics. Even his helmet like reflects that. His helmet's a little, I think, taller. Not as not taller. It's not as wide and weirdly shaped as it is in Anniversary and normal graphics. Just like everything about it, man. Again, I know it was rushed, but honestly, I would have been more okay if they just, instead of making a crappy version of Master Chief, if they just like did what they were originally going to do and had like a modified version of the Reach Mark V helmet. Like in the pre-release version of the game, they had like the Halo 4 chest piece with the Halo Reach armor, I think, still involved somehow. And the helmet was mostly based on the Halo Reach iteration, which doesn't look like Combat Evolves, but you know, if you're gonna make it look like Halo Reach, if you're gonna use Halo Reach assets and Halo 3 assets, go all the way, you know? Go ahead and make all the assets from Reach and don't just mix and match and kill the art style without making it like completely Reachified. Hi, Gemma. I'm about to end stream after this mission. I'm losing my voice. It's not great.
He's dying.
I'm dying. Talking too much today. I was on a call for a few hours for work, and man, I'm feeling the creative burnout. It's like, I just want level 4 to be done. And it's almost done, right? It's just, I need to make like all the thank you. I need to do all the sound effects for the cutscene that I'm working on right now, and then I need to do the final cutscene, which is mainly revolving around LJ's Voyager character. And Gemma and your grunt character. Which is fun. We're screwed. Stow the belly aching. Remember your leatherneck. Larry. Do you see what Gemma sent you?
There's a Covenant dropship still docked.
Oh,
What was it? Oh, the image of Larry?
Yeah,
Yes, I have seen the image of Larry.
that's you.
Hold on, I got a response.
I forgot Captain Keyes. I forgot he dies here. I'm stupid. No! Without the captain is no
go.
use. Oh no, I got fully...
You're probably gonna get forwarded that message. I will let you know, but
I want to know what it is, man. Yeah, she typed in chat just saying
Awesome.
Larry.
Cortana to Echo 419. We have the captain and need
all you need to know is that it's awesome.
I know this is the Reach model, but like... Look at... Why is he smiling like that? He's so happy. He's so happy. He's so... Golly.
Acknowledged, Foehammer.
Say golly, he's so jolly.
Air support is
Not as happy here, but he's real happy.
hold here until she can move in.
Go ahead and open Discord. I'm scared. Okay, man. Very interesting. That guy's a sprite in Fortnite. That's crazy.
I know, right? What an interesting little life.
Yes, Captain.
To be honest, I'm starting to get used to the remake keys, because I think anniversary keys and Reach keys subsequently, they don't really look like he does in the original game. Bro, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. And since it's high, he's watching Undertale for the first time. That's a weird coincidence. LJ was just playing like a Roblox Undertale game.
Echo 419. We have the captain and need extraction on the
I was saying though, before Keys decided to die, you know, Keys looks like, he almost looks like Ronald Reagan in the remake. But I've been getting used to it, like, visually, because, like, that's how he looks in the actual game. He doesn't look like Ronald Reagan, but, like, he looks old. He's not young, he's not, you know, in his 20s, 30s, 40s. But I love you, Gemma. He's older, right? Now, I don't like his voice, but I understand that, like, Pete Stacker's retired or whatever. It's really sad that his old voice actor isn't, like, reprising his role, but I'm getting used to it. Johnson also took me some time to get used to, but I am pretty happy with the new Johnson. I forgot what his name is. I think it's Keston John or something like that. Keston John? Whatever it is. He does a good job, but not having Pete Stacker, man, that's just doesn't sit right with me. Feels wrong. And I died this time around. Good job, Chief.
Chief, no, don't die.
Chief, no, don't do it. Brian, no.
You.
There we go. Can I jump onto this? I can. He doesn't even touch the panel.
Everybody, mount up. Let's get on board.
Mount up, let's get on board. Yeah, Captain Keys.
Give me a minute to interface with the ship's controls.
No need. I'll take this bird out myself.
Captain, hunters.
Hang on.
The hunters are dead. Captain Keys, get out of there. Bro, what does the Combat Evolved Anniversary Covenant ship look more like a Lost Reality ship than my own does? Why does it look more like the exterior? Now Gemma's playing Undertale. Do I own Undertale on Steam? Is that my game? Do I own that? Hold on. Ignore my Steam achievements. I need to fix that. I do not have 7 achievements. I have like 500 something. Do I own this game? Oh, I do own the game. That's loud. That was really loud. Oh, because it's $2.50 right now. I probably bought it for around that price on a Steam sale. Speaking of, I want to check out the Steam sale. No, never mind. I don't have the money anymore. I don't have money. How'd I buy that headset? The headphones. $180, man. It's very sad. Alright, that's it for the stream now. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Turn off my Steam controller real quick. I appreciate, I don't know why I changed accents. I appreciate everyone that stopped by. My voice is just completely given out, man. All my streams end up being like barely 2 hours, if not like, they're always less than 3. But yeah, I'll probably continue this later on. And have a good one. See ya.